The night was cold. The floor was solid under John's feet. This took place after Callie caused a massacre in the classroom. But instead of just Julie and Max, she left Penny and Sarah alive too. The facility was large. John was trying to be careful not to cause any other left hand to attack, if there was any roaming around. Callie looked at John and said to him, "John, you do know a left hand could come out and kill you with their matter distortion or something, right?"
I know.
John replied softly. Callie looked around for any left hands that would attack at any moment. She's really cautious because John is not a left hand, obviously. Or so. In the school, Penny and Sarah were surrounded by bodies. There wasn't even a twitch from any of them. "Sarah, the whole class is dead," Penny said softly. Sarah replied with, "Yes, Pen, I see that." What do we do?" "Chill out, let's leave." "Are we gonna get arrested?" "Didn't think of that. But let's just go anyways." Sarah then walked out while holding Penny's hand. Penny was scared from what was happening. She was horrified. She was traumatized. Meanwhile, back at Reefanock, John's hand touched the doorknob to a room. The moment he turned the knob, a lady with red hair with a white-haired child with an albino, red-eyed, pale-skin-looking appearance came out. "Who's this? Looks like Callie brought someone else instead of just a worthless head. But this head seems to have a body." "Cleo, stop. This isn't what it looks like," Callie yelled. But then one of four pierced Callie with barbed wire tendrils, Callie falling to the floor almost immediately.
What? What the hell is wrong with you?
Cleo laughed at John. "Oh dear! Did my child kill a precious person of yours? Whatever. Cersei!" Cersei came out of the room and grabbed John's wrist, dragging him into the room.
What the? Let go of me, you psychos! You aren't doing anything to me!
Uh-oh, but we are doing something. Don't worry. Welcome to our facility, John Matthews. John looked at Cleo with a look of anger. Cersei threw him down to a wall as one of four barbed wire tendrils wrapped around his wrist, causing pain and keeping him still. "Isn't this exciting? I couldn't find any other female to become a god barrier. But you! The opposite gender, but you'll be perfect for weaponization. You survived many things. You are a shard of beauty for the facility." Cleo laughed again, the pain of one of four's tendrils gripping on his wrist and cutting through his skin, causing it to bleed. The bleeding caused him to pass out, just long enough for operation. "Start!" Cersei nodded and started operation, cutting replacement parasite. John then woke up after all that. The tendrils were gone, so he could finally stand up, but he had no control anymore. This wasn't him anymore. "Success! How are you feeling now?"
Good. Perfect, in fact.
John then stepped back at Cleo. Callie, who was still on the floor, could still hear everything. Before she could speak, one of four caused Callie to explode into blood. "Damn it. We needed her, but we still have John. Or shall I say, Subject 76. John then started to stand up. His legs were slightly crooked from him still being tired. Cleo asked again. "Asking again? How are you feeling, 76? Silence. Chain tendrils then shot out of John's back, hitting the ceiling, then shattering a light. Then his tendrils fall onto the ground and roll limp. Unlike other males dying completely because of their immune system attempting to kill the parasite, John was still alive from some sort of special parasite that his immune system doesn't reject. He finally replied with,
Perfect. I feel no longer like a weak human. I'm perfect.